Well, good evening, Truck and Tractor Pool fans. We got it right that time. Welcome to our very first Christmas show. And we've already got a slew of people here. And Kendra, how are you tonight?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm okay. I'll be happy when tomorrow starts.
Yeah.
Everything put aside, and we'll just enjoy the holiday. So, and we also have some guy named Mike Walker. I don't know if anybody knows him, but I'm just kidding. Mike Walker's has been a big help for me for, I'm going to say, close to 15 years at least. Does a lot of filming for me when he can get away from work and stuff, and we always appreciate his help. Mike, how you doing, my buddy? He's a little delayed.
Doing good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing real good, man. Glad to have you on. It's the first time for Mike, and let's see. We'll go with Adam Drought next. And if anybody, I'm sure everybody knows who Adam Drought is. Mad pulling picks and mad pulling tanks and mad this, mad that. So, how you doing, Mad?
How's it going, JR and everybody else? Merry
JR,
Christmas.
Papa, whatever. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Doing good, man. How's things going in the pulling rule for photos?
It's not.
I could tell you. I know I had my rant this morning on Facebook with the certain shipping service, and
Oh yeah,
it's been a disaster, man.
it has. Yeah, I finally got everything out that my customers ordered, so we should be good there. But the thing that I ordered is probably not going to be here, so it still says processing, unfortunately. So
Yeah, we actually are leaving for Delaware tomorrow to her family.
nice.
Everything came in today. We were waiting on a couple things for Christmas for them, and they arrived today. FedEx actually got it here on time, and we're very happy for that. And our other person we got here, Matt Stauffer, I'm presuming I said that properly. Matt is a longtime pulling fan in my memory for many, many years at the Buck. I've always run across him in other events, and he's also an antique tractor puller now, I believe, with a John Deere A, and you're building another tractor, right? Matt, how are you this evening?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I've been, so I went to the Buck for the first time in 1978. And I think I know Mike Walker had a tough paper route, but I think he may look old, but I'm older than all of you, I think. So I've probably been around tractor pulling a little bit long. So I've been going to the Buck since 1978 when I was 13. So you can do the math just to see how old I might be.
Well, I started going to the Buck
followed pull.
1975 for me.
But you were just a kid. Someone had to hold your hand, probably.
7 years old.
So
you're not that much older than me.
Yeah, long time fan. Yeah, we're close. We're neck and neck. Long time fan, and then I don't know why I waited so long, but I finally got into pulling this year. Like you said, with a John Deere A running antiques. I'm building a B over the winter, so hope to get them both out next year. And even with the mess we had with COVID, I pulled all over central Pennsylvania and got a few hooks in the state of Maryland. Yeah. With the Delmarva tractor pull. It was a good year. It didn't start till June 4th because people were afraid to do anything. But then after that, I rolled all the way through November. So turned out to be a decent year.
As we were just talking before the show, I got the pleasure of watching you get a couple of wins there at that Delmarva event in November. I think we actually have, I know I have at least one of the classes posted that you won. I wasn't sure if I got the other one posted yet or not. I'll be posting them on and off through the winter.
No, you went out of your way to post the one that I didn't win when I was trying to step it up a notch and run against the cut tire boys. But I did get your DVD and was able to view the ones that I did win, and then I got a second place, I think, in the other non-cut tire class I ran. The thing I wanted to say was, I've seen you. I don't know how long you've been doing what you're doing, but I appreciate the fact that you came out and did, covered the antiques twice there towards the end of the year. I only made one of the hooks, but I know the Delmarva guys really appreciated that. That gave them some exposure, probably through your postings that they haven't had. And I know I appreciated you being there. And actually, what was going through my head, I know next year's gonna be a better year for everybody, and you'll probably get out to more, the pro stocks, super stocks, modified, all that stuff. But there's some antique machinery shows up in central Pennsylvania where they get 25, 30 tractors to a class. I think it would be a hoot if we got you up there and spend a day videoing, taking pictures, and
Yep.
I think it would be cool.
Yeah, I actually, I really had a good time. That Delmarva Club they got some great people in there, and you can blame that McIntyre guy for going out of my way to exclude you. I'm just kidding. He'll be hammering me tomorrow on Messenger, but if he's even watching. But yeah, I had a good time down. It was something different. The second time we went down for the November event, Cindy went along. Got some camera practice. I haven't posted those photos yet, but they're coming, and they're very nice photos. She's getting the hang of it. So, yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Locally here, I know there's some here in Lancaster and York counties. There's antique pools. We used to have them here at Delta, but for some reason, the club that runs them here 3 times a year, they can't seem to get the help, and nobody's interested in putting them on anymore. So maybe we need to take a step forward and put some guys together and get some pools going here, maybe again. So
I was looking for a hook over there and never saw anything come up on the schedule.
Yeah, I'm actually on their email list for that club for Mason Dixon here, and he put out a final bulletin. He said he couldn't find the help, and they scratched the season. Well, this was for 2019. Now, obviously, this year nothing happened. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody will step up for 2021, and they'll have a couple of events. But I'm gonna tell you what, this crew. Have you been to the Mason Dixon pool when they run antique tractors?
No, I was there. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago when they were running, 4-wheel drive trucks.
Yeah.
Was over there watching, but I haven't been there for the antiques.
They run 2 tracks on that track there, and they are fast. I mean, they're just boom, 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 boom. I was very, very impressed. I've been there a couple of times shooting photos, and you got to be on your. There's times you got to be on your toes to get from one track to the other to get your shot. They're pretty quick. It's a shame that they're having trouble. So hopefully they'll get that worked out, get some more volunteer work and workers, and have something happen here. So we shall see.
Where'd Mike go?
With him, it's hard to say. But
Adam, did you get to any pools this year?
I did Louisville, the Washington, Pennsylvania, the Chaos Fab Pole. We did the Snyder County Hook at the end of the year.
Because I know it was rough in New York for you guys.
That's about it. I mean, yeah, that's really all we had. There wasn't too much going on. There was a couple other hooks kind of in between there we just didn't get a chance to go to. Mm-hmm. Slim pickings, but we just made the best of it. Spent some time with family that you normally couldn't do, and obviously tried to stay distant and stuff like that, but we just made the best of it, and really just been cranking in the shop. So just a lot of stuff going on in there. So it's we definitely miss all the fans and the pullers, but really what didn't get any time to really relax too much this year. So you just kind of make the best of it, unfortunately, and just do what you got to do to get by. So thankfully everybody's staying safe, and we're doing it. So,
and it kind of worked out for us because a lot of the New York guys came down to Pennsylvania pools. So
exactly, yeah. I mean, I still think with Louisville, if that ever happens, I think Henry would get all 3 tractors in there just because You know, I
Yeah.
still think he made the most hooks out of anybody this year.
Yeah.
You know,
He went everywhere.
oh my God, he's diehard. I'll tell you that
Mhm.
much, and it's pretty incredible. So, but no, it like you said, it gave you guys a chance to see a bunch of different people. It gave me a chance to go see a couple different things. I probably wouldn't have gotten a chance to go to Snyder County this year. So that was real cool to get down there and
Mhm.
see that. Obviously the Washington, Pennsylvania, the Chaos Hook, with the Pro Stock, Super Stock diesel tractors and Super Stock diesel trucks. That was just a pay-per-view hook in the beginning, early summer, and that, we had one hook, and then the second day that ended up getting rained out. So,
Mhm.
but that was a heck of a hook. Just awesome. I mean, great facility. Kevin Campbell runs he runs the machine shop down there, the engine builder, dyno room, machine shop. You can eat off the floor there. He's got a heck of a pulling track there. Tons of room for rigs.
And the check's in the mail Monday morning, right?
I'd love to see that. What's that?
I said the check's in the mail from him to you Monday morning, right?
Yeah. And I'd love to see that continue down there. That'd be cool. Because that was a pretty cool
Welcome
deal.
back, Mikey. Yeah, it's been several years since I've talked to Kevin, but he's a pretty particular person, and he does good work on tractors.
Oh yeah, yep.
So
And
it's been a while since I've seen him or talked to him. So.
Like I said, that was a really cool deal going down there, and so yeah, all the hooks we went to, they were all great, So you kind of you get your fix in the middle of everything and going on, and that was about it. Like I said, did a bunch of weddings this year and knocked a bunch of them out and had a great time doing all those, and learned a lot more. So it was kind of cool. So
weddings in the summer, what is that?
What's that?
I said weddings in the summer. Who does that?
Yeah, I mean this year you just most of it, we had one in the spring and then 3 in the fall, so they were all scheduled after pulling season would have taken place. But, this year we just, if it's in the middle of the pulling season, a lot of times they're waiting, 3, 4, 5 weeks for photos, where this year you can knock them out in 1 or 2 weeks. And, and not saying that'll happen every year, but so no, that was really cool. And like I said, we just did a bunch of things we normally couldn't do. Actually went on vacation this year, which was really nice. So
again, who does that?
Yeah, I mean, vacation was going to be Bowling Green this year, and that ended up going away for the whole week, which has never happened in the last 15 years, so it was kind of nice just to kick back. And like I said, it in the midst of everything going on, it stinks, but on the other hand, it was a nice reset,
Yeah,
you need it. My last full week vacation was 2010 or 2011. I can't remember.
Yeah,
cruise, a 1 week cruise.
Yep.
And man, that was nice. You just got away from the United States and went. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's just a nice reset, and whatever's going to happen next year is going to happen, and hopefully, we get back to that, that full schedule. We're planning for that, but it's still that yet to be seen. So.
Say who knows what 2021 is going to bring.
Yeah.
You hope it's better, but
yeah, I mean, we're planning for full schedule, up here anyway. I mean, and that's the way we're looking at it, planning it as normal and hoping that it'll happen. Whether that's going to be the case, there's a lot to be seen right now. So, a lot needs to fall into place. So. So I don't know if Clayton's coming on today or not. So
He's actually in the chat.
is he in the chat?
Oh yeah, he's busting on you. You don't know it.
Okay, well I can't see. I can't see it. So we're I was thinking about Clayton and doing a Clayton joke and stuff like that. I'm not a big jokester,
Oh,
whatever.
go for it, man. Go for it.
But, he's always posting photos of him sitting on your tractor or Vern's tractor, whatever.
Yeah.
So latest thing I've heard is he's gonna buy that tractor.
Oh.
That's just what I'm hearing. It's all hearsay, rumor. But he's gonna name it Z Barnstormer.
Oh.
When is he going to name one ZU later? That's what I want to know.
No, Z Barnstormer. That's what I'm hearing. Whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know. But
that's the latest rumor.
That's the latest rumor that I've heard. So that's all I got. And take it or leave it.
I'm sure that'll light a fire on him. He'll be on here in a few minutes.
There's
now, will
actually
Kendra be
a
the
picture
driver?
going around.
Yeah, will Kendra be the driver? Mike was said, will Kendra be the driver?
Ooh.
That
would require, yeah. Well, that would require me and Sweetie getting along.
Yeah,
so.
True. That's true. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Hey,
by the way,
question.
I have a birthday coming up January 6th, so just so you know. Anyway, go ahead, Matt.
Usually that's in Gordyville.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
We used to celebrate your birthday in Gordyville.
Yep. Then I got old.
Mine's the 3rd, so you can send presents to me first, and whatever I don't want, I'll pass on to JR.
Yours is the 3rd. My cousin's the 4th.
Yeah.
Mine's the 6th. And my mother's is the 9th. Elvis is on the 8th.
Well, we celebrate. We just party on all week.
We'll just have a week long.
All right, so I figured out Adam's from New York, and I know where you and Mike are from. Kendra, where are you from? Like some part out in like Western PA or mid-state or what?
Chambersburg, so Central PA.
Chambers. Ah,
yep.
Okay. So you hang out with the Martins, or what's your connection to pooling?
Oh, there's all kinds of connections.
Basically,
this is only a 1-hour show.
I go with anybody that lets me hop in the truck, pretty much.
Okay.
So my story is my dad had a pulling tractor when I was wee little thing, and I got actually hooked back in with the Foresters in like 10 years ago now. And now I go with Foresters. I go with the Martins, Norm Newswanger, anybody and everybody.
And now she's a TV star.
Yeah, now I'm a TV star.
A TV star with her own fan club.
All right. Well, that's good to know. So, JR, back to pulling venues that you may or may not have been to. You ever go to Williams Grove? They did this Friday Night Lights series this year. It's up near Gettysburg. It's like an hour and a half, a little over like an hour and 40 minutes for me.
Yep. I've been to Williams Grove for the race. I've been to Williams Grove for a micro mini tractor pull during I guess it was a fair or something going on there, but I have not been to their actual pulling track yet.
All right. So this year, about once a month, and sometimes more often, maybe every 2-3 weeks they did for a while, they were running a Friday night pool with antiques, street gas and diesel pickups, and then they threw in some naturally aspirated minis. So that, Friday night, that might be something. If they're kind of toying with, are they going to do that next year or not do that next year? But that's like an hour and, I don't know, probably only an hour and a half for you. That may be something worth your while. Yeah. And then the other one that's kind of cool where you see antiques, diesel trucks, and then I don't know, enhanced tractors. So it'd be like maybe a step below the hot farms. Are you trying to poke me in the eye? What are you doing there?
No, I'm looking at Clayton's messages.
Is Laura's tractor pools up near Allentown? You ever hear that one?
I've heard of Laura's, but I've never been there.
Yeah, no, that's definitely worth it. That's a cool venue. They run 2 tracks. And it's actually 2 tracks they built on this. I mean, I talked to the owners. It's a real live hog farm and operational hog farm, and they actually every class they pay back on. So it's kind of cool for the puller, and they put on a good show. So be looking for that next year.
I come close to going a couple different times, but I was always. I think one time rain scared me away from running up there. It's how far? Where exactly is it located? Allentown, near Allentown.
So it's in the Allentown area. It's called Walnut Port, but yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
So.
I'm
And
not afraid
they actually get, some of those enhanced tractors like 1066s and all. They come down from New York, so they get some New York pullers come down to that too. So
Nice.
we'll twist
kind of
out.
an interesting venue.
We'll film and shoot photos, and we'll get Clayton and Kendra there, and we'll have somebody to pick on. So
There you go.
That always
too,
works.
Mikey. If there's no modified tractors, Mike Walker won't go. So
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
there's a McDonald's on the way, Mike. A couple of them. So he's got some serious delay going on there.
He's always delayed. That's fine. Hey, JR, did you get any calendars this year? Are you doing calendars? or anything?
Yep. You're taken care of.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, no. I haven't
it's
seen any
Or to address.
in my newsfeed or anything on calendars, so I didn't know if you were doing it.
yeah. They're actually posted on the website on the store
Okay.
page.
Well, you
and
can
they're
use your employee card to get a discount, right?
and I posted once one always one, ain't he? And
Gets charged
they're
double.
posted on the on Facebook pages too.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
little different. They actually changed the format of the website, and the preview thing is different. You can't actually you click to go to look at the calendar, the order. Well, you can't look at it.
Yeah.
Have that feature worked out yet?
I noticed that on Jesse's too. I went on Jesse's and looked, and you saw the cover photo, and that was it.
So what you can do is they send you print ready files
Okay.
in a PDF format, which I have linked below each link for the calendar.
Gotcha.
So you'll be able to see the front back cover, January. Then you click on the other link. It's called interior, and you can see the rest of the photos.
Well, I'm just interested to see how much better the photo quality is from this year.
Much. Yeah. I'll be in touch with you about that, by the way.
We're all good. Whatever.
I know that. But
No, it was cool.
Just,
I was glad. I mean, like I said, I saw a huge difference, and it's amazing what a difference some equipment will do. But it's just right place at the right time, and I appreciate you asking me to come down to Harrisburg. Unfortunately, that fell short a little bit, but it was still
I got some information that might interest you all.
okay.
Spill the beans.
I talked with Jason, and we are not canceled as of right
Really?
now at the PA Farm Show Complex.
Really?
18th, 19th, and 20th of March.
That's great.
Now, that's all I can tell you. It's not 100% etched in stone, but those are definitely the dates.
Good.
And we are not canceled as of now. I don't know. We got to have a meeting. It's coming very soon. We're going to do it via telephone, or like we're doing now, actually. But we're going to discuss what we can and can't do, and everything's going to be last minute. It's going to be a hurried, crazy jungle life for a month, 2 months. So, but as of right now, it is still on. A lot of people are asking, and that's the best I can tell you. I can't tell you 100% for sure, but the dates are the 18th, 19th, and 20th of March, and it will be at this time the Pennsylvania Farm Show Complex as usual. So,
Well, whatever you need from me, let me know.
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely. So there you go, Mike. I know
So
you've been-
if that actually happens, which we'll have to keep our fingers crossed, that means the following weekend should be the Mid-Atlantic Super Pool for Antiques.
that's
Same venue.
Brad Peters' event, correct?
What's that?
Is that Brad Peters' event, or is that somebody else?
Yes, it is. And this year, of course, it got canceled and he rescheduled for November, but then he had to scratch it as, a second time.
Correct. I was talking to him at the November pool down there, and he asked me, and at the time I didn't know for sure. He said, "Well, if you guys get canceled, I'm sure we're done." So
Yeah.
right now we are a go, believe it or not. No, we have tickets. I don't know when we will. I don't know when. I don't know what classes. I don't know anything other than we've got to have a meeting, and then that's when everything's going to bust open from there. So.
Light supers. I mean,
yes, that was.
Sorry, I knew if Claire's watching this, I know he's thinking it. So.
I think Claire's been working a lot of nights, so.
Oh, maybe he's paying for a new toupee. I don't know.
I think he's spending his money on outdoor yard ornaments. I've noticed.
Yeah. He's got the minion out in his front yard now.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I'm trying to get a hold of me here. But y'all just keep on chatting away there. on what's going on. I'll be right back. Y'all.
So that's exciting about Keystone. I hope they can make it happen. I'm sure, knowing Jason and the rest of the committee, they're going to do everything they can. But I've seen a lot of other big.
You know what? They might be.
Go ahead.
They could do it like they could do it like the NFL, have it but with no fans. So I don't know what good that is. You can watch it on video, but I don't. They wouldn't be able to afford to do it that way if they can't sell tickets.
Yeah, that would be rough financially, but
yeah,
I've seen a lot of other
indoor
events are canceling. Well, like Louisville pushed back to, was it
right to
end of March?
End of March, yeah.
Easter weekend, whenever that is. And then
with limited capacity as it is.
Yeah.
How is it? Yeah. But that Ocala tractor pool in Florida in January is still on, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, there's actually two going on in Florida. There's one. It's the last 2 weekends in January. I think the bigger one is where a lot of like the guys up here are going to. Sweeney's supposedly going, but we'll see if that actually happens.
Yeah, he's all talk.
He's actually out for the count. He said he's having technical difficulties, so he will not be on tonight. So
he is a technical difficulty.
His whole life is a technical difficulty. Jeez.
Whatever week he was on, that was a struggle. I'll give him that.
Wow. What hours do you work tomorrow, Mike? I shouldn't ask you this on live TV, but Walker. I'll talk to you after.
And now we wait.
I'll talk to you after the show.
I think he might be watching it on YouTube, so it is delayed if you watch it on YouTube.
Was he on dial-up or something? There's
Dial-up, what's that? I remember
AOL.
I get off at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
He's got the can with the string.
Wow. It's a little quiet tonight. I guess there's a few people here and there.
Well, we're gearing up for a huge snowstorm here. So
oh, yeah. You can have it.
So
yeah. I mean, they're saying 18, 24 inches right
now. Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
He's so delayed. Oh, my gosh. What'd you get out of that one? Did you get any snow of that one last week, Adam?
No, we didn't get any. That was all east of us, Binghamton, north of Scranton area. Out that way, they got bare. They got like 4 feet. I mean, that's
40 inches.
That's typically what we would normally get off of the lake here. So we're, I could say used to it. I mean, we haven't gotten anything. We still got grass here right now, but typically that's a normal storm for us. So
we had ice on the trees here for 4 days.
Jeez.
Before it finally melted.
Yeah, we did.
You didn't lose power though, did you?
No, we were lucky. Mile and a half down the road did.
Yeah.
Lost
A lot of times we'll get ice and then the wind will start blowing and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
done.
Yep.
You know?
I think
So,
Mike's area got all the wind over your
Okay.
way, Hindenburg. You probably did too, Matt. We got a little bit of breeze, but we just got
Yeah.
about 6-7 inches of snow, and then man, the ice started. And we were
Yeah.
worried. We got a bunch of tree limbs down. We got to get cleaned up when we can get to them. And
Yeah, that's about what I got. Well, tomorrow night they said we might get a couple inches of rain and then like 50, 60
Yep.
mile an hour wind. So for Adam, if that's snow with that kind of wind, he's gonna have a good time.
Oh, yeah. Never a dull moment up here.
we've got a shot at some. It won't stick, but we got a shot at some snow flurries Christmas morning. They say.
Yeah, at the tail end of it.
Yeah. I mean, luckily we're off, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got a nice 4-day weekend coming up here. So definitely need that, you know.
Time to get that new one out and push some snow.
No, I sold it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
now what are you
gone.
going to do?
Got a snowblower now. I'm doing a tune-up on it today. I got to run out and get some oil and spark plug tomorrow, and that's all we got.
Because not everybody else is doing that. So good luck.
Yeah. No, we got a bunch of little hardware stores in the area. We usually make out pretty well around here. So
Good.
Thank you very much, Lynn Clark. I'm sorry, I'm I'm a little behind reading the messages over here. I was trying to take care of somebody else, but Lynn Clark from Blythe, California, says she loves the show.
Wow.
We appreciate you,
coast to coast.
coast to coast, baby.
Loving it.
Yep. Chat's a little quieter than normal tonight, but
Yeah, my fan club's letting me down. What the heck?
yeah, no, we don't have the Kendra fan club anymore.
Maybe
You'll
they're
have-
out shopping for a Christmas present for me.
For,
That's
for
what
you.
it is.
Yeah.
Careful what you ask for.
You tag on right.
Z Z fire suit, Z helmet, Z gloves.
Hey, I'll take it. Whatever.
She's such a barnstormer. You got to watch her.
I don't think the Barnstormer program pays as well. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know.
With his horse trailer hauling the tractor around.
Oh man.
Like the Clampets.
He's probably got a hold of that phone, slamming the buttons, trying to get online, man, trying to hurry up and get in here and get on you guys. I can see him now.
Oh,
my goodness.
man. I'll tell you.
He called me when he was on his way out there to get that because I guess he had like a 12-hour drive. And he was all excited about it. And he brought it home, and I was like, you went where to get that? I think I really rained on his parade. But
Well, he needs to be brought back down to earth at least once a week.
I'm good at that.
Yeah. You can be that person.
I'm a really good friend.
Friend in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, we got a new background. Look at that.
Whoa. Getting all sorts of fancy.
Yeah. JR, I'm allergic to pine.
It looks like a snow already.
Fine. Fine, no pine. Oh my
I
goodness.
can't see what those are. Oh, poinsettias, it looks like. Bells and poinsettias, it looks like.
Artwork is all it is.
I can't make up a joke with that. I got nothing. Oh,
You always pick on Mike. You could get 50 comments in on him before you hear it. So.
yeah. He's just like Weekend at Bernie's. He's just sitting over there.
Yeah, he
He's
never
just
moves.
sitting. He's just there. Oh wait,
Oh,
ready?
he's getting a head nod. Someone's moving his head from behind
Ready?
there.
Wait for it.
I had
Oh my
nothing to do with it. Oh man.
His lips are moving, but I can't hear nothing. It's like thunder and lightning. You see
Hey,
the
Jim.
lightning, and then you wait for the thunder.
So, JR, do you answer any and all questions?
Any and all
Oh
questions?
boy.
To the best of my ability.
How much do you pay your
All right.
barber for a haircut?
He should be selling toupees.
I just got this cut today. My mother cuts my hair.
Did the Family Affair tractor get sold?
Yes, it did.
Sadoff's tractor.
Yes. It
I
came
saw
from Northern
somebody
Maryland.
sitting, really?
Yes, it's in my county here, Harford County.
Well, I saw the guy who had a Facebook posting of him on it, and I asked the question and didn't get an answer. So that's interesting. He's one of Mike Walker's buddies, right? Pals around with him in the radio reactor.
Yep, that's who bought it.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, he purchased it. So
How about that?
yeah, that tractor's had quite a history. A couple different owners.
That was a Martin tractor, right?
Well, it was a Lewis McDonald tractor before that.
You know what? I
That was
just
the green
I
Phantom.
just saw one of your. Yeah, I just saw your buck pull off from 1985 or something, and that was in that. Yeah, Green Phantom.
Yep.
That's right, Lewis
Green
McDonald.
Yep, that's.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where. Yeah, when tractor went from Air to Martins, and
Yeah.
of course it was a Super, then a Pro, and then went to Sadoffs, and now.
Yeah.
Alan Lynch has it now.
Now in your neck of the woods.
Yep.
Yeah, how about that? So you don't know what he's going to do with it? I mean, is he going to run it in the same?
Yeah, it'll be a hot farm, I'm sure. Yep.
Nice.
Right. So those guys, back to Snyder County, those guys ran quite a few times at Snyder County this year, right?
It's really the only place to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them guys. They didn't
So
have
was that Snyder County? Yeah, was that a new group? I know they ran there several times this year. Was that something new, or was that just something I didn't pay attention to before?
Snyder County has been pulling for years. The hot stock class,
Okay.
which is what they run in. No, that's not nothing in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, they've been around a while. Mike is
Okay.
gone again.
Yeah, I mean they've been around for a long time. It's just they got the newer generation doing the Facebook,
Yeah.
pushing and stuff like that. And that's one of the things with the newer generation. We're doing this, the Zoom meetings, but you get the people on
Yeah.
Facebook pushing and stuff like that and stuff. You didn't really know about before. It's kind of common knowledge now, which is one great thing. It's a great avenue to use, as far as, the Facebook and the Instagrams and,
Right.
stuff like that. And even with YouTube, being able to do stuff like this,
Mm-hmm.
this is my first involvement in this, and it seems to run a lot smoother than what, Ray and I used to do, a long time ago. This is easy. I mean, I set up my phone and that's it.
Yeah, it's we
Right.
started with
And you-
Google Hangouts, and we knew it was coming. We didn't know it would be that fast, but I knew that they were going to take away the regular Google Hangouts and go to. They still have like a meeting place thing. Kendra knows the name of it. I can't remember.
Google Meets, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we use at work. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not user
Used.
friendly for something. I mean, I know companies use it, but this was my second option. I actually was going to use this one to begin with, but I didn't.
I mean, this is great. I mean, you could actually have a conversation,
Yeah.
I put this
know,
together.
other than with Walker, but
Yeah. Well, that all depends on
Well,
the internet.
JR's got a little bit of delay, at least for me, but you and Kendra
just
don't.
a
seem
little,
to.
yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not much.
And
It's
you're
pretty darn impressive.
online from Paris right now, right?
Yeah.
Paris?
The Eiffel Tower
Yeah.
behind you.
Yep. Beautiful Perry. I'm actually sipping on some wine right now. I got my finger up.
Piggy out because he's classy.
No, my grandmother painted this back in 1981. This is actually in our dining room. So, I mean, she passed away a couple years ago. So we're gonna keep this. We'll actually probably do something just to keep it here, forever. So kind of cool. This is actually Missy's classroom setup, so that we're kind of using here right now. Because she teaches, from home right now because they're all on virtual.
Everybody.
So,
We are too. So
Yeah, so kind of in your teacher setup, I don't feel any smarter by sitting here, but you know, for what
It's
it's
usually
worth.
not how that works.
I'm waiting for send me
Yeah.
the link again, JR comment.
Oh, for Mikey.
For Mike,
I think
I'm
he's having
surprised
some
he
internet
even
trouble
figured
over
out
there.
how the heck to get out of here. I really am. I mean, I didn't even really realize that he knew how to use a fork and a spoon, for Christ's sake.
Jeez.
We have another one that's trying to come online with us, but he's
All right, I got to behave now. Hold on.
have the ability to help him to get on here. So you just click the link, Chris. That's all you got to do is click the link and sign.
I keep getting Snapchats, so that's why I keep reaching up. And
So,
I can't see if they're watching or if they're making fun of me or whatever. I got to look at everything afterwards.
we're 41 minutes into this. What's everybody doing for Christmas? Staying home, traveling?
I
Stay
am spoiling my nieces and nephews with everything tractors.
There you go.
Z spoiling.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty excited. My nephew loves watching pulling, loves watching videos, and he even knows who's driving what tractors. And I actually got him a puzzle of all, like a custom puzzle, like with pictures of him and I with the tractors, and
Very cool.
I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah, that hopefully he's not watching and the
He's
surprise
7.
is
He's
ruined.
good.
Okay, good. We actually got I got a 8.5 pound prime rib. I'm gonna smoke
Ooh.
on the smoker,
Nice.
and we're gonna get that going for Saturday or for Friday night, and just kind of hang out at home. You know, his mom's gonna come over, and that's really about it. I mean, my grandfather's in a nursing home or assisted living home now, and it's, I don't know how it is down your way, but that stuff is running rampant in the nursing homes and stuff. So
Yeah, they're shut down.
we're just kind of laying low, kind of duck in every once in a while, say hi. And I mean, because I work in customer service, so I see 50, 60 people a day, so you don't know who you're coming in contact with and stuff like that. So you just got to kind of be careful. And that's been the one downfall, is not being able to, visit.
Working in a hospital.
Yeah, no, I mean, I got tons of people on that, and what she's doing is crazy. You know what I mean? They just
JR, are they vaccinating employees yet in the hospitals?
It's an option. I don't think they've started yet here in Bel Air, but it's coming. And I know you're going to ask, and the answer is no.
Well, you know what? They're talking about this herd immunity. Enough people get it, then we'll get out of this. So
yeah,
it doesn't have to be you. It'd be nice if it was you, but we can hold you down.
I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking.
Oh,
about
Cindy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
See, I don't think so. Anyway, it's not required. So.
Say it's not required in any of the hospitals up here yet that I know of. I haven't seen any.
Nope. But she's
I don't know because I don't work
3 times now, and so far all 3 times she's tested negative. Thank goodness. So
Yeah. Well,
it's a fiasco here sometimes.
no, it is. It is.
Stuff
The only
you
thing we can do is
to avoid it. So
we got to come out of this at some point.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's coming. It's a matter of time.
We have to get back to tractor pulling. That's all there is to it.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
I don't know if JR's got many more videos to hold us through the year.
You know what? Hey, JR, you know what you need to do? Dig through your archives. I'm still waiting to see Tinker Toy 1 and 2. I haven't seen any videos of Willie Will's tractors.
Ooh.
Come on now. You don't have any, do you?
I do, but I don't have a lot. I'll have to.
He's got to get them etched off the hieroglyphics.
It's got to break the code.
I don't know if Walgreens has that yet. Technology.
I've been actually looking at machines a machine to do 8mm direct digital to your computer. So
holy cow!
I'll be able to do. I haven't found the right one yet, but when I do, I'll be able to do reel to reel. So
that's sweet.
conversions. So
And you actually have stuff that goes back that far, huh?
I don't, but I know people that do
Yeah.
that want it converted. So
Jeez.
Yeah.
I know, like, my family, you know, they got a bunch of family videos that were all on that, you know, 8 mil and stuff. That's insane, you know.
somebody here has some from my mother's family. Her youngest brother, who isn't with us anymore, he had a reel to reel, and he used to have a bar light that he would hold with one hand,
Yeah.
with the other, that lit up like
Yep.
a city, man.
Yeah.
The film. So somewhere somebody's got those reel to reels, and I want to get my hands on them. I mean, I
Gotta
know
preserve the history.
all of us young ones are on there, little kids. So
Yeah.
um,
The other thing you can put on your list for me, since my birthday's coming up, is and you got any videos of Black Magic running with Kurt Luckenbill on it?
It's getting pretty smoky over there.
He's thinking.
I have the ability to come up with something. I'm sure. I have Craig running it. I have recent videos of him running.
Well, yeah, I know. He brought it back out. I talked to him this year up in Schuylkill County. He was pulling a John Deere G in the antique, so I spent a little time talking to him, reminiscing. That was good.
Yeah, he's a good person to talk to. He's got a very good memory. I mean, he can, Bill Grove drove that tractor a few. In fact, the one I just reshared, that 1985 5,000 modified class.
Yeah, Bill's on it, right?
That's Bill Grove driving Black Magic. Yeah, the white driver suit gives him away.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, you've even shared photo or videos, when you used to come up here, Strawberry Fields and Dansville, and it's like, holy cow! I mean, those are all hooks that I was at.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. I have plenty. I have stuff all the way back to 95, 94.
Yeah,
it's off and on. It's not like every event like I have current, but
it's just crazy though. I mean, those were all events I was at. And
I just released
you got
Virginia video. So, been down there a couple times, and Fort Recovery, Ohio. God knows where else. I don't remember. But some do good. Some, it seems like here sometimes you can post. I call it nostalgia. Anything it's 15 years or older, and they'll do good. And then I posted some here recently, and it's like nobody cares. It's so weird, and it ain't like it's people you don't know it's pulling. I mean, these are very popular NTPA Region 1 pullers back in the day. But it'll pick up.
Everybody's out Christmas shopping now.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's kind of an odd time right now. So
next week when everybody's home, bored.
Yeah,
I'll have to get the class of Matt out for his birthday. I'll be sure to post one of his winning runs.
One of the ones I won, okay, not the other ones.
I'll have to get McIntyre's permission first. But okay.
You know what? Talk to Olin. He'll let you do it.
Oh yeah, Olin. He's a wild one.
He is. He's something else.
He's
that
a good
guy.
guy. They're all good guys. I was really impressed.
No, they are.
Down there, they're all good people.
Yeah, the thing is with them, they may not draw as many tractors, but they're no slouches that hook with those guys.
Right.
So it's tough competition.
Adam, you heading out to Gordyville or Gordywana?
Gordywana.
By the way, I'm going to be bringing Clint in here probably right after the first of the year.
Good deal.
Most likely not. Just due to the backlog of stuff that I got going on here. Probably not. It'd be cool to go, but who knows how many fans and media.
I think it's full fledged.
Yeah, that I haven't really been. I'm kind of, I'm still in that reset mode. Just kind of still set apart. And I mean, Clint's got that crew. Now with Jesse and stuff like that. That he just. They got a good thing going, and I'd love to get out there again. I mean, that's definitely, from the when me and JR used to go, it's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I mean, they just took it up another notch that, you never thought it could do. And they, they added another day and more classes and just, holy cow.
All that, yeah. They got, they got
geez.
6 sessions now.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I mean,
You've been to Gordyville, haven't you, Matt?
No, I check in with, as I call her, Joni. I mean, I know she was out there, and it's too warm out there for me. I don't want to go.
I have never heard.
I'll tell you what, though, the 1 year JR and I went, it was like 50 degrees.
Yeah, but I've seen it like 10 or something out there.
Then the year after that we went, it was -10. So
yeah, right.
You just never, everybody's, the semis, all the fuel's frozen and gelled up. And just, what the heck,
One year out there, I was still married. We were out there, and the thermometer in the Jeep read -34 degrees going back to the motel.
Jeez. No thanks.
That's dedication, my friend. That's dedication.
I'll tell you what, it was about a 12-mile drive back to the motel. We were staying down the highway. That truck did not get freaking warm the whole drive back there when it's that cold. And as soon as you walk outside, it was instant ice in your nose when you breathe.
Oh,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard somebody
I'll
say
check
it's
the
too
weather.
warm.
Maybe sometime.
It's never a cold moment. It's a great time. Well, they're not at Gordyville this year, but
yeah.
It's I put it on. I tell anybody, put it on your bucket list.
Yeah. I mean, even that, the Shipshewana venue, everybody I've talked to said that venue is just amazing.
Yep.
I mean, very well lit. Obviously, there's been some debate on the track on how well it's going to hold up to, 1,800 hooks or whatever he's got.
I'll tell you what, they'll have the best guys working on it.
They're going to have,
those guys know how to build an indoor track.
They always do, and I'll tell you what, it should be a heck of a show. I definitely probably gonna tune in for some of the live stream just to see, how it goes, and wish them the best, and what's looking to start off to be a pretty tough 2021. So,
so
definitely wish them the best. And if there's anybody that's gonna pull it off, it's gonna be Clint Tucker. I'll tell you that much right now.
If he pulled Cloverdale off that 1 year, he can pull anything off. How was that pull, filming one of the tracks at Cloverdale? And I always talk about the one night, Nick, his brother, of course, he's a tractor guy. It's cool. I'm used to trucks. It's no big deal. So I had the truck track. He had the tractor track. That's his choice. And I know I walked out. It was like 3:30 in the morning. I just looked at him and waved as I was headed to the motel. He was still coming. And we started at noon that day. So it's 14 hours. I felt, or almost 14 hours, and he was still going. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but I think the one time I was there, I think I took about a half bottle of ibuprofen, in one day. I was like, holy cow.
I don't know. I don't know if
nonstop.
Handle that or not now. I probably could, but
it's a lot. I mean,
a lot of standing.
It's a heck of a hook for any pulling fan. If you wanna get your whole 1 year fix in 4 days or 5 days or whatever they got, that's the place to go. I mean,
it feels like 6 days sometimes.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
Top-notch running stuff out there.
Oh yeah, and it's
the
cool part about going out there is stuff that you generally don't see.
Right.
Yeah.
You got outlaw stuff, you got NTPA, you got, just stuff from everywhere. And it's just awesome to see everybody run against each other, and it's, the track crew does. What's that?
Very first year in 2005, his first pull out at Gordyville, I went to all of them but the last 4, and I ain't never seen so many super farm tractors. That was the big class. And there was a class every session of them.
Yeah.
Super farms, and they were big, 25 to 30 a class.
Yeah.
He said, you're going to see a lot of tractors, and he wasn't lying.
And then there's sometimes
to put it on my list.
You got to, man.
Yeah, definitely.
you'll go there and you'll see the same tractor run 5-6 times. I mean, I can remember Travis Gordon running there with the Light Pro, and I think he ran 6 times. And by the end of that 6th run, there was so much blow by coming out of that motor. He
Just time to rebuild it.
He was toasted. It was just like, holy cow, you know.
I remember our A-pump guys go out there, or Mount Turbo guys.
Yeah.
And, they were tough. No, even the big guys out there couldn't run with them.
Yep.
Boy, that sure changed.
I will never forget the year that Jason
it was
won.
Weichel, wasn't it?
Huh?
Was it Weichel?
No, Weichel's the one that had a vertical distance, not a driving distance.
I have photos of that. Yeah, because I was mid-track and he was straight up and down. Yep. I remember that.
Yeah. That's why he says he'll never go back.
Photo of my tractor ever. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the one year Jason Forrester won with Papa had stellar pass like Jason does. And one of the guys came over and he's like, you know, you guys don't have near the horses under the hood. How'd you do it? And he's like, well, you can do it if your horses are Clydesdales.
Yep.
And that dude's like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez.
Sometimes it's not about all them horses and wheel speed. It's just getting what you got to the ground and making it work.
And he's a freaking driver, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey gang, I'm gonna pull a Mike Walker here and disappear on you. But JR, I appreciate the invite. Kendra and Adam, it's nice to meet both of you. And
hey,
I
nice
hope
meeting
everyone
you too.
has
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And you do how often you do this, JR? Are you a weekly show or what are you doing here?
Kendra and I are on here every Wednesday at 8:00. Unless we have bad weather in the area, because internet here, if it's windy or it's thunderstorm, forget it.
Yeah.
We're here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Yep.
And you taking off next week or are you gonna be on?
Oh, we'll be on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We'll
I'll probably
be
see you
on.
then.
The 6th is questionable, but if we are on the 6th on my birthday, we're probably going to have Clint Tucker on then. So,
All right. Sounds good.
For his big event coming up. So, well, I appreciate you coming on, Matt. And
all right.
Keep an eye out. It's
No,
coming.
this was good. Thank you.
We'll get you.
All right.
On. All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
See
See
you.
you later.
All
Yep,
right.
bye.
Merry Christmas.
And then there were
And then there were 3.
I guess Mike Walker, he's probably having an internet problem. He was really delayed bad, even before we went live, before you guys come on.
Uh-huh.
To talk to him, and it was really bad. So. But that's cell phone service at his place.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's been fun. I appreciate you guys for having me on.
Yeah, we was going to have you on last week, but
I know.
We don't know how to
Just,
handle snow down here.
Well, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. We got we're a different breed up here, I guess.
Well, that's for
As you
sure.
can tell.
we're used to snow here. But I just know when the wind gets to whipping and snowing or a storm or something, usually we lose electric, but this time we didn't. But
That's
we did
good.
a mile and a half, mile and a half down the road, did. So we
Yeah.
got lucky.
Well, you live in the middle of nowhere, so
Pretty much.
I mean it doesn't help your cause.
That's
So
okay. I love it out here.
we're not doing I mean, we're fairly we're just on the edge of being rural, so we do pretty good here, I guess. So
Kendra drinking an energy drink.
Yeah. That fancy water,
yeah.
Fancy water.
You ought to send me that picture of Weichel with his
I
vertical
got that
distance.
fancy water from Kentucky. Yeah, buddy.
I got some of Popcorn Something's original
Hey,
in
I'm
my
off for
cabinet.
the next little bit, so I'm allowed to do that. Right?
Maybe the Kentucky water's why you're not any smarter in the schoolroom.
Maybe. No, this is normal. Actually, we're supposed to play a game of cornhole today, and they keep texting me. Our secretary with Empire State, Sarah, she keeps texting me, "When are you coming over here to start?" I'm like, well, we had to go do a little bit of shopping today and do the tune-up on the snowblower, and
Yeah.
had to see JR's beautiful face.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I couldn't return the favor.
Trust me,
Why you got Kendra?
Clayton told us all about it.
Yeah.
That guy.
He said it looked like you had a rough
He's
day.
something else. I did have a rough
Chris
day.
Smith is trying his best to come in here, but he's not having any luck.
Try dealing with the public all day. Every day's a rough day.
Yeah.
Chris, if you can hear me, you got to turn your microphone and camera on. And we're getting ready to cut it off here anyway. We're already past an hour or so.
Yeah, my stomach's growling.
Yeah. It's time for some peanut butter cookies and a glass of milk
There you go.
and a Bigfoot show.
And a Bigfoot show.
Yep, Bigfoot Odyssey. They're on. Actually, they're probably finished up right about now.
Ugh,
They have a 1 hour show they've had the 12 days of Christmas going on. But
nice. You seen any squatches down your way yet?
we'll talk about that sometime. I think we'll talk about it here.
All right, well, just asking. You never know, huh?
Well, you don't know until you see it for sure, but there's been some interesting stuff going on here. And I have a witness this time. So
Oh, really?
The last time we heard audio or whatever you want, sounds. Cindy was getting out of the truck with me. We just come back from the drag racing, Kendra.
Oh, okay.
Greg's out there, Y'all's way. And it's, I don't know, we got back, it's not quite 12 o'clock. And I opened the door and got back and got the tailgate down and started unloading tripods and cameras and stuff. And 4 progressively higher pitched
Nice.
yells started.
Were they yoo-hoos or were they like
they were
actual growls?
Just the steady
Okay,
tone and then another steady tone, higher
nice.
pitch and higher pitch and higher. It was 4 different ones.
Got to make sure what they weren't the Renee's, the Renee sound.
Oh no. And that's so silly. Now after watching all these other real ones,
Yeah,
it's so silly. It's fun to go back and relive some of it.
it's entertainment, but
But
still think it's real.
the first one I had probably 2 or 3 weeks prior to the one she heard was I no sooner got my door open in my truck and got out. And it was just a long continuous.
Nice.
And I'd say about 5 seconds into it, coyotes started. And I haven't heard a coyote around here in probably 25 years. It was really, but it was textbook, just like you would see on TV. I'm like,
Yeah.
no way, there's no way. And then there was I showed you an X structure down the street here. And
Gotta
I
be
don't
real
know, who
then.
knows? It's private
think-
property. I didn't trespass, but I wanted to. But
Think we're gonna have to have a town hall meeting.
yeah, might have to,
See?
but we'll see.
Might have to make the trek down.
Because now everybody said, JR, you're getting flaky on us, buddy.
I
I know what I've seen and I know what I
Hey.
heard. So, excuse me. So
don't question
they are real.
until you know.
They're real.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. Well, we're an hour and 4 minutes into this, Kendra.
Cool.
So
I made
It was
the
all Adam
distance.
this time.
First time in probably 2.5, 3 years that I've been on live, and I made it the whole distance. So
yeah, this program here, like I said,
It's
I was
nice.
gonna originally start with it, but I
yeah,
ended up going to the Google Hangouts, and then went to set up for our show. What's this, like our fifth show here with this? Well, say 6 weeks ago, and it was like an hour and a half before we were ready to go on, and Google Hangouts is gone. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? So I went over to this and threw this together real quick, threw some stuff together in like an hour, and
nice.
man, I was on pins and needles that whole first night, hoping this thing would go all the way through, and it did.
No,
I loved it.
it's spot on.
Yeah, it's great.
It's very, very cool.
It's
so-
it's called StreamYard,
I like it.
and yeah, it works.
We'll
really
try and get some better lighting in here. Maybe I'll take a shower next time.
well. I'll be back there.
Maybe I'll be in a different country next time. You never know. You never know where I'm going to be next.
We get a pulling season going in 2021. We get a quarter of the way through or something. You get some photos going, and we'll get you on here, Adam, and we'll
Heck yeah.
recite some events. You hit a Grand National or something.
Yeah.
If I'm not
Well,
with
I mean,
you.
we can do an Empire State recap or
Yeah,
Yeah.
whichever two. We can keep that going, and
absolutely.
you
Yeah, we can.
know, I mean, we're already we're in the works with stuff with NTPA for next year, but
Okay.
who knows? It just, I mean, you can say yes until,
Yep.
I mean, all you can do at this point is just keep saying yes, and then hopefully it happens.
Just hope it eases up and we can
Yeah.
spread
Yep.
the wings just a little bit more. So, I mean, I was very fortunate this past summer. I thought, I mean, we were pretty
Yeah.
much every weekend
Mhm.
somewhere, but you had to go in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, to have it.
Yep.
It worked. We had some good shows. So
Yeah, you were logging some miles, that's for sure.
it's okay. I plan to do it again. So, yep. Yeah, they were good people to work with, and I'll be around. I'm gonna
Yeah, that's for sure.
keep on keeping on, man.
It's all we can do, right?
That's right.
Hey, my fan club finally showed up.
Oh, geez, about time. Man.
It's
What are
gonna,
they on the West Coast?
gonna cost them $1 to keep it going because I'm getting ready to log out.
I can't see
Chris,
now that
I
I got to point to people and to see the chats. So
yeah, poor Chris, he's not having any luck. So
Yeah.
all right, kids. Well,
Yep.
I think I'm gonna head out. If you guys want to carry on. If not,
yeah, we're probably gonna call it.
I just want to say thanks for having me on. And you guys have a great Christmas.
You too, Maddie.
You too,
And
Adam.
stay safe. And hopefully we'll see all the fans and pullers, in 2021. And
We'll see you at Keystone, right?
as long as JR wants me there.
Yeah,
I just mean drinking in the hotel afterwards, because that's really the only reason I
Let's
go.
not go there. Because JR tried to call me at 5 a.m. saying it's canceled, and I didn't wake up till 11. So.
he's right.
It was a long night.
Yes,
I know.
I mean,
I was down there with you till 4 a.m.
Yeah, and then Tiger and me, he brought up some, I don't know what the heck it was. We're drinking that, and
I didn't even go to bed. I didn't go to bed till 6 o'clock the next. I mean,
because you guys were in meetings all night.
Mm-hmm.
I just
with
stayed
all
up.
this crazy crap, and then it just here we are not remembering a darn thing, and they're actually working.
Yeah,
and
that's what we do.
yeah,
It was so hard not to say anything when I walked in there, and you guys were talking about tomorrow and Saturday, and I'm like, "Yep."
yeah.
It's
You do.
job.
I mean,
Yeah, I hope we are lucky enough to get it going.
Mhm.
It's going to be at last minute, but we're going to.
yeah,
If we get the opportunity, we're going to make it happen. So.
yeah. I mean, as soon as schedule comes out, we'll put down the date for it and keep the time open just so we got it, just in case.
Yep.
Low man on the totem pole, so I gotta put my time in while I can.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
we'll make it work one way or the other.
Sounds
So.
good. Tell
All
Miss
right.
Christmas for us and.
Yep.
All right, you guys should play your Christmas music, sign off, and we're good to go.
All right, man. Take care, Adam.
Hey, we'll talk to you all
All right.
later. Thank
See
you.
you, Adam. Merry
See ya.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And now there's two.
Original too. I
Yeah.
want to take the time, if whoever came in tonight, we appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate it. And we started it all on a whim. And I said I didn't care how many watched and who didn't watch. And we're gonna keep on going as long as Kendra is having fun. We're gonna keep on going with it. So, but sounds like she had a good time tonight with everybody. So poor Clayton. It's too bad Clayton. It's probably a good thing he didn't come in. We might have had a showdown in here. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we plan to be here next Wednesday. I don't know. We'll find somebody to come on.
Yep.
And Chris, I apologize. Chris Smith, he's been trying to log in. I give him some hints. You got to turn your mic and camera on. It says device is not connected. So If he'd have done that, he probably could have got him in here. But hang in there, buddy. Maybe another time we'll get you on here. But we appreciate everybody watching tonight. Kendra, I'll be right back. And everybody,
Okay.
have a safe and Merry Christmas. And we'll see you before the new year. We'll wish you all them wishes next week. So
Yep. Merry Christmas, everyone.
we'll see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock.